Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHUTV. My name is John, your host as always. The subject of today's video is the first ever 2019 home game featuring West Ham versus Arsenal at 12:30 on Saturday. So as always, let's talk about the opposition first of all. Arsenal have some quite few worries to worry about. There are doubts over Koscielny with his back problem, Mustafi and Monreal with a hamstring injury, and Meta Ozil also has a slight knock in terms of a knee injury, but there is a possibility that some or all could still feature on Saturday. Players that have been ruled out for Arsenal are Mkhitaryan and Welbeck, are both out with ankle injury. Bellerin's out with a calf injury, and also Holding is out with an ACL of the left knee. So pretty bad injuries for him, to be honest with you. Obviously, since the start of the season, I've introduced a new subject into the video, which is the head-to-heads, discussing our last 10 league appearances against Arsenal. If you want to have a watch of my review of the Arsenal away game at the start of the season, click on the card that's up here, which is basically the video I said where you could see that Pellegrini's system was starting to work. We obviously went up 1-0 and got humiliated by Arsenal, as we always do. But in terms of the head-to-head over the last two games, including the away game at the start of the season, we've won 1, drawn 2 and lost 7 over the last 10 league games, so basically over the last 5 seasons. No surprises in any shape or form with that. Arsenal are still a very, very good team, even though they're under a new manager, Unai Emery. They still play some fantastic football, not as consistently as the Arsenal supporters would like to see by the looks of it. But yeah, you know, they are a very, very good football team. They play some beautiful football, not as consistently as we used to over the last few seasons, but they do play some very, very good football, and they will become a threat, especially if Meta Ozil is going to be either on the bench or on the starting 11, because our defence has been shocking the last few games. Let's say with the Birmingham game, we were very lucky with that in the cup. We won that 2-0. But Birmingham did rip us apart a few times when we were very lucky that they didn't score. Our league game against Brighton, where it finished 2-2, is a prime example of what I'm talking about. Is our defence needs to be tighter. I'm really hoping over the training that the guys are doing this week, which is including, I'm very, very happy to say that Arnautovic there's a very good possibility he's going to be in the squad for Saturday. That back niggle was just a niggle from what we're understanding against Brighton. Hernandez and Fredericks are also back in training this week, which is absolutely superb. So again, I'm really hoping that Hernandez can push us up, and Fredericks will be great. It'd be nice to see if he gets in the squad. We'll find out obviously on Saturday mid-morning. But unfortunately, the only setback to the injury problem is Balbuena. Apparently, he has had a bit of a setback with his hamstring injury and possibility of needing surgery. So centre back is worrying. So for me, basically, the squad's going to be very, very difficult to choose in certain degrees. Obviously, we're looking at Fabianski in goal. If fit, I'd like to see Fredericks, but I doubt it. I honestly think we're going to see Zabaleta, because this is going to be a game too early for Fredericks. The centre backs will have Ogbonna and Issa Diop still, and I would bring in Creswell for the left position, just purely because he's coming back to some decent form that we ain't seen for quite a few seasons now. In midfield, I would play Rice and Noble, because this is a perfect game for Noble to G everybody up. And I would have Dean Garner out on the wing, Snodgrass out in the midfield, alongside alongside Nasri, because I've got a funny feeling he may start against Arsenal, and Anderson out on the left, with Arnautovic up front, or Hernandez, or maybe a 4-4-2 where we're dropping Dean Garner and Snodgrass is out on the right, and it's Hernandez and Arnie up front. It'd be interesting to see what happens over the next few days, and obviously Saturday morning as well, when the team sheet is put out. Me personally, I'm not 100% confident about this, not just because of our last couple of games, but just in general. As I say, we've won one game and lost 2 over the last So I lost 7 and drawn 2 over the last 10 games against Arsenal. Yes, our play is better. Yes, we should have more opportunities for players like Xande Silva, because he impressed a lot at the Birmingham game. For me, Nasri played okay. A lot of people are saying, oh, he's shown some brilliance, but not for me. It's just he played well. He played how I expected him to play, but I'm not going to be lauding him in any shape or form. But it'd be nice to have him on the bench. It'd be nice to have Carroll on the bench still, because I honestly think he's entering into his Carlton Cole years now, guys. I really, really think he is. Because it's just, it's great to see that Pellegrini said the other day, I think it was yesterday, in one of the newspapers, that Carroll is happy at the club. He's doing his best, but because he hasn't been out, he's been out for such a long time, that he can't play all the time, and he's getting frustrated with that. So he's getting frustrated with himself. And it's quite evident, but it looks like Carlton Cole's end, how he played and how his body language was before he went on a free. So it's a shame. Carroll's a good player. Would I take the big rumour that of Shelvey coming in and Carroll going to Newcastle? Yes, I would. In unmistakable form, as long as we play Xande Silva, give him more chance. But I can't see it. I cannot see Carroll leaving this summer, and this January window, and I certainly can't see John Joe Shelvey leaving when basically he is one of Newcastle's best players. He's not as consistent as he used to be, but he is one of their best players. So those are my thoughts on the Arsenal game. By all means, guys, as always, drop your comments in the comment section below, because I'd like to know what your thoughts are on it. I'm introducing a new intro to the video now, so guys, please let me know what you think about it in the comments as well. If you're new around here, nice to see you. By all means, please subscribe to the channel, and also if you do subscribe, click the notification bells to get first dibs on all the videos when they're uploaded. If you feel I deserve it, please click the like button, and also please share the content with anybody that you feel may want to watch it. So hopefully in the next few days everything should be back to normal, but we'll see. I said that last time, and anyway, that's a discussion for another time. But in the meantime, guys, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you on Saturday when we discuss the game itself. So in the meantime, guys, take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, look after each other as well as yourselves for that matter, and I will see you soon.